Abusua free SHS policy be a MPP aban at the buy from 2017 and na Akufo-Addo assuming office no there say free SHS to me aboa pa aboa manfo bebre ama number of students or to me aboa the senior secondary level no abusua for akwa animu pa na do na challenges one or two bi ho better DBA the all stars here na etie MPP for na me shira wo mabo adwuma pa na abusua power SSN here NDC for assuming offices abusua free SHS no afin na say another batch eba akwa abetro BC and so when na mo so kokowura mu e senior high school no na the new free SHS secretariat na pania form there ni mo agi bia mo so mo ye press conference akyerɛkyerɛ said the free SHS and so the policy no BC iron because NDC has always called for a review in the policy or maka ho asem so many times enti hwɛ ni mu say abusua almost so de omonia maba be gu akwam na abusua enim gu ase pa ntim say say ahomaso ne hantan ne minim ti ade ne nyew na ade ba obi na di aba na say waba na say wo ba ya the best thing Adutwum is an excellent man wa boy adwuma pa abusua ntina it would have been a best say we consult papa bi sa na abusua what me amount some guidelines on how because at the end of the day ni nyina ye mofra na da chintina ye nyina ye bre ye no ana ye nyina ye hwehwe na abusua kwodi adwa no kwodi abusua sama maami edi two very dinner chese maami is not ready for the job as a NDC for na nkasa de okay o mu team ni nkasa mu ane nkofo bi o mo appointment kamia kwa yese we ni dia ase mu ni experience bia obi betes obia pe bia hye pe bia di obi ahye entina ya ne ya kamo ne de wakwa akose ho no na abusua nsema maami kan on cut off point na abusua enye easy kra na abusua me de nsem ni nyina brɛ ntimesere so obede bre 118 na MPP titles global nto na no enura ye chi chairman wuntumi na abusua no so aba be kasa na TV3 de say de MPP de we TV3 personality we de o mu tiri obi ampe wani mahwekura na abusua the way we see atete a blast TV3 for power on live television and yasem keto am de ho nsem nyina ebre ho nti de bre ni nkofa nsem ni nyina mfiri ho we are comment section asena kyerɛ.
Yes, I am pleased to let you know that our Honorable Minister has slashed that 30% down to 15%, starting with effect from this academic year.
So we have. Yeah, my name is Kaledori with the Daily Graphic. I'm just wondering whether there will be any cut-off point this year.
When you speak about cut-off point as in the grades or cut-off point as in the admission, yes, every school is supposed to give us a number that they like. They need to declare the vacancies in their school. Okay, so if Presec is taking 3,000, is that what you're asking?
I'm talking about the situation where a child had maybe 40 or 30. The grade, whether it is there will be any cutoff or it's a one-same admission.
Can we please have some silence, please?
He's talking about the grades.
Yes, so once the school's vacancies, declared vacancies, for that is it's on merit and then
no, that's not what he's talking about. No. What he's saying, if I get you clear,
sit on your
if I have to get you clear, you know there should be a cut-off point where students can be admitted, isn't it? Well, if you get 36
school, not in the school, but the grades the child has. For instance, a child has aggregate 40. Ordinarily, we are told that there is no cut-off point as long as you've written the exams. You are good to go for an exit.
No,
so will there be a cut-off point?
No, that policy still holds. It hasn't changed.
take away the night. So we're supposed to watch the documentary. Is it? Are you ready to close it? Yeah. So Anna wanted to say something. Yes. No, we want to watch the documentary on the school selection. That's about 2 minutes before we have to go.
I don't know where they put me out of.
Okay. All right. So distinguished colleagues will take some closing remarks from the Honorable Deputy Minister. Honorable, please.
Yes. Scoop small.
Titus Nikwate Glover, who is a former Greater Accra Regional Minister, was also there with, with his folk. And this is what he had to say.
The media in this country all too soon you've gone dumb. The NDC led by the president, his style of governance, that he wants to intimidate we the members of the New Patriotic Party. You're all quiet, you are not talking. We are not in the dark days. We are not in a revolution. We are in the rule of law. We are guided by the Constitution. So all the media houses, multimedia, TV3, everybody, you've all gone quiet. And these are, please, allow me to flow. Allow me to flow. I'm speaking with a lot of indignation. My heart is bitter. I'm bleeding. But I want to use your medium to assure the government and the NDC that they cannot kill the spirit of the elephant. The spirit of the elephant is so strong and so united. You touch one, you touch everybody. What is the issue? Yesterday he was at CID headquarters. He was investigated. They granted him bail. He was asked to come back, only to finish with the CID and then they bring him here to continue the same process. Why?
Can you confirm that it's the same?
What is it about? To me, is a minor. Is it not because of Galamsey? Is it because of mining that they've arrested him?
That for a fact.
You, the media, haven't you been talking about mining? Today, the mining is worse in NDC John Mama's time. Today is worse.
Very worse.
Worse than our time. And you are all quiet. You are not talking.
But
NDC executives have rushed into the forest.
Mr. Glover, you know that
they are all there.
He's been picked up because
what is it about? You, the media,
unauthorized entry into a forest reserve to undertake mining operations.
As we speak, are people not mining the forest? NDC people, are they not mining the forest? Are we in strange land? Why do you want to behave like strangers? They should remove the logs from their eyes before they get the specs. Are people not mining as we speak? Are the executives not mining in the forest areas? And the president and his party and the leadership are all quiet? What is wrong?
Mr. Glover, if you have such a...
My name is Titus Glover.
Yeah, if you have such an information, why don't you liaise with the security...
I will not liaise with them. They see them. It's all over. The social media. They see what is happening. Go through Wasa area. Go through the Inzima area. All over. What is happening there? It's happening. NDC supporters have got to stop soldiers. In Akufado's time, when soldiers are coming, they run. But today they are emboldened because their parties in power and they are destroying the forest. And you pick on innocent soul. When was the last time you wouldn't mind? When was the last time? It's because you want to show him power. Because you want to show him power. We have no problem. We'll cooperate with the law. But what we want to say is that we are not in a lawless country. We are not in a military regime. We're in the rule of law. Okay? So all that we are saying is that any NPP member who is hearing me talking, they should come out.
Yes. Are you saying
we need the soldiers and police in Boku? That is where we need them. Yes. Not here. In Boku, that is where we expected them to go and provide security. What is that? So from the police, you come to EOCO. Then from EOCO, you go to special prosecutor. Then you don't control them. But I'm saying again, the media of this country today, you are all dumb. You are quiet. You are not talking about the lawlessness.
Titus Nikwate Glover is former Greater Accra Regional Minister. I just want to put on record that these unsubstantiated claims around the media and our activities is why supporters of the party continue to attack media people, particularly those of us here at Media General. And that is why shortly after our reporter reported on the 7 p.m. News 360 here, we had to leave because one of them had identified our reporter on the ground and we didn't want the situation to degenerate into whatever it could have been. It has to stop. We're doing our jobs and we'll continue to do so. Now, we'll continue to show you more of our pictures from that scene this night. But let's bring in now Dr. Ishmael Norman, who is a security analyst. Doc, good evening to you and thank you so much for joining us. We've seen the pictures, we've heard the voices from there. What readings do you make into this?
I think the whole approach of the political parties in terms of the work of the security agencies is appalling. What MPP is doing right now is very appalling. You don't know the charge, you don't know the suspicion that EOCO has. When you look at the mandate of EOCO, EOCO has the mandate to investigate economic crimes and prosecute those offenses, and also recover monies retrieved or gained from criminal activity. You have no idea the charge that EOCO is operating upon. So when you assemble in front of the office, you are basically destroying, you are basically diluting the image of criminal justice.